speaking of the few online multiplayer games I care to play, Marvel Rivals has launched, and
Yes.
in the build up, we got a lot of trailers. And I sent them all to you, or most
Hmm.
of them. I stopped sending them to you at some point because I was like, the game's coming out. There's no point in sending you these trailers. We'll just talk about the game.
Right.
But first we got the launch trailer, which felt like an anime intro, and introduces the final 5 characters in the 33 character roster that it released with.
Which is huge.
Yeah, we saw Iron Fist, Black Widow, Squirrel Girl, Cloak and Dagger, and Wolverine. Look, lately I've been getting a little too horny on this podcast. I'm not gonna lie. And today will be no different because a lot of these characters, they look good. All right.
Very good.
So I'm gonna talk about 2 in particular. You know what? I'm talking about 3 in particular. Black Widow. I mean, Black Widow. You expect it. She looks great. She plays by Scarlett Johansson in movies. Of course, they're gonna make characters look beautiful. I don't need to talk about that.
Right.
You know her.
Yeah.
Cloak and Dagger. So, Dagger, he's handsome, sure, but Cloak, unnecessary.
Yeah.
They didn't need to make this white girl so thick.
They really didn't.
They really did.
It's insane.
And I play that character a lot. I get distracted. Squirrel Girl, I'm not even going to... Look, I was about to say, I'm not even going to be horny about this one. I am. But what I want to say more than the fact that she looked good is that shout out to them for actually putting a plus-size character in the game. Even if she's not as plus-size as I think she probably should have been. Honestly, I don't know. I have opinions about what the media perceives to be plus size. Like, as a person who lives in the real world and sees plus size women, she's not plus size. But
definitely not.
In the grand scheme of like the wider world and what people consider to be plus size, technically, I guess a lot of people would probably consider her to be so, even though she's not really that big in this game specifically. In the comics, she tends to be drawn a little bit bigger, depending on the artist. So it's like,
right.
Y'all could have went a little bit further with it.
Just a smidge.
But shout out to the representation.
For sure.
But okay, horniness aside, the game's good. The game's fun.
Game's great.
Yeah, the day after we got the reveal trailer, they essentially posted a trailer for every character every day afterward with some Twitch live streams of some like famous Overwatch players playing the characters and test them out before the game came out. And yeah, like I said, I've played a lot of Cloak and Dagger, and I also played a lot of Black Widow over the last few days. So whenever I have to pick like a strategist, which is their version of support, I always play Cloak and Dagger. So with Cloak and Dagger, you can switch between Tandy, aka Dagger, who is primarily a healer, and Ty, who is a mostly damage dealer, and he also can blind people with darkness. And he also has a move where he can like envelop your teammates in darkness and make them impervious to damage for a couple seconds, which is also cool. It's perfect for when someone does an ultimate and you just envelop your team in darkness, and then they don't get killed by it.
Right.
So every time I play Cloak and Dagger, I put in work. I end up MVP. And like last night, we were playing and I was playing Magic, who's my main, and then I was like, okay, this is not time for Magic. We need a healer, and I switched to Cloak and Dagger, and we won immediately. And and I was MVP, and I was like, that's what I'm talking about. I'm good at this. Yeah. I don't know if you're into this kind of game. I know that I wasn't at first, but it's free to play. So if you're interested in it a little bit, I advise checking it out.
Now, see, that's the funny thing, right? I'm not really a fan of. I'm not good at FPS games. Play them that often. I watched my friend play some of it over Discord yesterday, and it's in my Steam library now. Or if it's not already, it will be soon, and I will be. Because like the whole thing about Overwatch really that turned me off of it was like there's too many sweats, and I'm only this big, and you can't see it, but I'm making like an inch motion. I'm only this big, so no bully, but it looks very beginner friendly,
especially since it just came out, so you can hop in at the ground floor and get good, like while everybody else is getting good, and there's going to be a lot of people who don't know how to playing it for the first time as well.
Because like a lot of Overwatch players are established, like there are people who know how to play the game, real good, and it's like coming in now as a beginner, it's like, oh, it's not fun. So like coming in from the ground up, like it seems very beginner friendly. I like the cast. I'm no better than a man. There's so many women. Yeah. Good Lord, there's so many women. Yeah. And it appeals to me. And like I said, watching the gameplay, like watching someone else play it first, really like cemented it in. Like I would have fun playing this, and then also we can play it together because it's free.
Yeah.
So they got me. They got me.
Last night I was watching Maximilian Dude, famous fighting game YouTuber. One
Yep,
of
yep,
one
yep.
of his favorite fighting games that he talks about all the time is Marvel vs. Capcom. So he checked this out just to see it because he likes Marvel characters, and he doesn't like Overwatch or those types of games. So the whole video, he's just watching these incredible like animated like cutscenes and looking at the character designs, and the whole time he's just going, "Nope, I'm not gonna play it. I'm not gonna play it. I'm not gonna play it. You're not gonna get me. You're not gonna get me." And then he was like, at the end, he was like, "I downloaded it, but only to look at the costumes." And I'm like, "Bro, if you already downloaded, just try one game, okay?
I'll just play it.
Just
Yeah.
give it a little taste. You never know. Just a little hit,
Insane.
just a little hit."
Just one.
But
Wouldn't hurt.
it's fun. So like I said, Magic is still my main until they add Cyclops. And I might swipe the card for one of her skins. But
That's real.
I'm holding off to see if I can earn the currency by playing, because I saw a couple ways to do that. It's a lot harder to earn the currency that you need to buy skins, because of course they want you to buy the skins because the game's free to play and they need to make money somehow.
Right, makes sense.
So I don't blame.
Yeah.
Because I could play the game without the skin forever, but I would have to spend like $19 to get
right.
$19.99, $20. So I'm like, I might be willing for just that character. That's the only character who I might get a skin for, and it's like, they deserve the money. I bought the battle pass for like $5, so like I got a Black Panther skin for free. That was technically it was part of the $5 purchase, but like,
yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah, for no additional cost, I got a Black Panther skin. And there's some other skins I can unlock.
Yeah.
Also, battle passes are forever; they don't expire. So if you buy a battle pass, you can just spend forever unlocking stuff.
That's good. I will say I have my fingers crossed. If they do ever expand the roster with more X-Men, I have my fingers crossed for Jubilee. It will not happen.
She'll absolutely be insane. They put Squirrel Girl and Jeff the Land Shark in this game. Jubilee is a popular X-Men character.
Touche. And I think she would be really fun to play as. Like, I feel like like I said, I don't know much about these hero shooter type things, but like I feel like there's potential there.
Yeah, for sure. And
if Jubilee was in it, I would pay money for this. I would like spend money on the game for skins.
And just like
they put her.
No, go ahead.
If they put her like original, like her costume from like the
90s,
the 80s X-Men, yes, I'm purchasing it.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think Jubilee will probably be in the game eventually. Probably, maybe they'll wait for like season 2 of X-Men 97 to add Jubilee or something.
Makes sense.
But like, yeah, there's a lot of like, I feel like with just Spider-Man villains and X-Men characters alone, there are like another like several dozen characters you can add in there. Like, where's Green Goblin? Sure. I want to see what Green Goblin. Right. Like, me and my friend was talking about how, what if Green Goblin, like, what if you could like destroy his glider and he has to like walk around without his glider for a little bit while that recharges, and then he can get it back.
That's fun.
And of course, like Dr. Octopus would be real fun. Sandman, like just in terms of Spider-Man villains, like Mysterio, like a lot of them could be really cool. But then of course X-Men, we still don't have Cyclops, like I said. We don't have Jean Grey.
Right. Right.
We don't have Iceman. I was about to say we don't have Ice character. Yes, we do. We have Luna Snow. But yeah, we don't have Iceman. We don't have a speedster yet. Where's Quicksilver? Right. Nightcrawler would be dope. Like,
listen,
Gambit,
Nightcrawler, yes,
and Rogue.
You get me.
Like
there's so much potential.